Welcome to Fast Math Solutions on Maths with EJD. I got this request from a friend to find sine cube x in terms of sine cube x rather in terms of sine x. So that's what we want to do. So first of all, what we have sine cube x. So to find sine cube x in terms of sine x, right? So first of all, we want to remind ourselves that sine x, which is a hyperbolic function, is the same thing as e raised power x minus e raised power minus x divided by 2. So we have this. Okay. So that simply means that we can actually have sine cube x, which is the same thing as sine x raised power 3 to be e raised power x minus e raised power minus x divided by 3. Divided by 2, all raised to power 3, right? Because sine x is e raised power x minus e raised power minus x divided by 2. So the next thing is, we know this is the same thing as 1 over 2 times e raised power x minus e raised power minus x, all raised to power 3. So that means we have 1 over 2 raised to power 3 times e raised power x minus e raised power minus x raised to power 3. So out here, we have 1 over 2 raised to power 3 is 1. That's 1 times 1 times 1, all over 2 times 2 times 2. And of course, we have e raised power x minus e raised power minus x, all raised power 3. So this is simply 1 over 8 into e raised power x minus e raised power minus x raised power 3. Using binomial expansion, right? Especially if you refer to the Pascal's triangle. So, from Pascal's triangle, right? From the Pascal's triangle, from the Pascal's triangle, that's for binomial expansion. I'm going to do a series on that very soon. So, if you have a plus b raised power 0, right? It's 1, okay? Then if you have a plus b, of course, a plus b raised power 0 is simply 1. So a plus b raised power 1, that's like 1a plus 1b. So from Pascal's triangle, that's 1, 1, okay? I guess I want to put that in context. So you have 1 here. So if you have a plus b raised power 2, right? That'll be, of course, 1a squared plus 2ab plus 1b squared. So if you look at the coefficients, right, that is 1, 2, 1. So generally speaking, right, it's like for power 0, you have 1. Power 1, you have 1, drop 1, drop 1. Next, drop 1, drop 1. For the center 1 plus 1, you have 2. So if you're going to have a plus b raised power 3, right, if you don't have time to expand this, you can already follow the pattern. Drop 1, 1 plus 2. So 1 plus 2, that's 3. Then 2 plus 1, that's also 3. Then drop 1. So 1, 3, 3, 1 will be the coefficients of whatever is raised to power 3. So I did that for the sake of e raised power x minus e raised power minus x raised power 3. That's why I did that. So we can come back and say, so sine cube x is the same thing as 1 over 8 into e raised power x minus e raised power minus x raised power 3. And from Pascal's triangle, right, that would be 1 over 8. Just hold that there. Then e raised power x. So the coefficient, you have 1, this 1 times e raised power x, all raised power 3. That's the first one. Then the next thing is you have plus, okay, I think I want to do that explicitly for the sake of clarity. So we have e raised power x minus e raised power minus x raised to power 3, right? So that means we have 3, sorry, not 3 now. You have 1, 3, 3, 1. So the first coefficient is 1. Then you have e raised power x raised power 3. And then you have minus e raised power minus x raised power 0. That's the first one. Plus the next one. So you have 1. The next is 3. So that's 3. Of course, the first term here will carry the highest power, while the second term carries 0, because at every point in time, 3 and 0 should, the power should add up to 3, which is the highest power. So e raised power x will start with the highest power 3, while the second term will start with 0, and then e raised power, this 3 will start reducing while the 0 will start increasing. So you have e raised power x raised power 2, then into minus e minus x raised power 1. That's the second term. Plus the third term, the coefficient again is 3. And don't forget the last one is 1. So you have 3 e raised power x. So 3, 2, the next thing is 1. Then 0, 1 minus e raised power minus x raised power 2 now. Okay. So this one increases to 2. Plus, lastly, the last coefficient is 1. Okay. 1, 3, 3, 1. So you have 1 e raised power x. Then 1 goes to 0. And so you have minus e raised power minus x raised power 3. Okay. So let's try to tidy that up. E raised power minus e raised power minus x. So you have 1 into e raised power, e raised power 3x, e raised power x, right? Rather, is e raised power x raised power 3 is e raised power 3x, first of all. Then this one, anything raised power 0 is 1, plus, then the next one, you have 3 into e raised power x raised power 2. You have e raised power 2x. Okay. Then this raised power 1 is just that minus e raised power minus x. And when you come to this point, you have 3 e raised power x raised power 1 is e raised power x. Then here you have minus. Okay, yeah, that's a squared, right? Minus times minus, that'll be plus. E raised power minus x raised power 2 is e raised power minus 2x. Okay, so this expression now is e raised power minus 2x. And here, e raised power x raised power 0 is 1. So you have 1 into 1. Then for this now, minus 1 raised power 3, that's minus 1. That will still be minus. Then e raised power minus 3x. So we can tidy this up and say that e raised power x minus e raised power minus x all raised power 3 is the same thing as e raised power 3x from here. Then here you have minus, because of this minus 3 e raised power 2x e raised power minus x plus 3 e raised power x e raised power minus 2x plus 1 plus 1 times all that. That's actually minus. So plus minus, so you have minus e raised power minus 3x. We can keep tidying things up. So this is e raised power 3x. Then here 2x minus x, that will just be x. So we have minus 3 e raised power x, okay, plus x raised power minus x. That's actually 3 e raised power minus x, because x minus 2x is minus x. Then minus e raised power minus 3x. Okay. Now, okay, yeah, so we've got that part, but don't forget where we started from. Sin cube x is actually sin cube x is equal to all this. So we can revisit that. So we can now say, recall that sin cube x, is equal to 1 over 8 into e raised power x minus e raised power minus x raised power 3 raised to power 3, okay, which we now have. So that sin cube x is equal to 1 over 8 into all of that, e raised power 3x, okay, minus 3e raised power x, then plus 3e raised power minus x, then next minus e raised power minus 3x, like that. So what can we do? You want to express sin cube x in terms of sin. So can we get anything that looks like sin out of all these expressions? That's the next thing we have to do. So in that case, we can collect terms that look alike. So we have 1 over 8 into e raised power 3x minus e raised power minus 3x, because they look alike. Next, we can have minus 3e raised power x plus 3e raised power minus x, because we have e raised power x raised power minus x. So you have e raised power 3x, e raised power minus 3x. We have that. So the next thing we can do, we can factorize. We have 1 over 8 into e raised power 3x minus e raised power minus 3x. Then here minus into minus 3 in short, because 3 is common, e raised power x. Of course, because minus is outside, this one changes to minus e raised power minus 3x, e raised power minus x. So minus plus, okay? Now we have 1 over 8. So don't forget generally that sine x is actually e raised power x minus e raised power minus x divided by 2. Okay? So if you want to do that now, so for this expression, it simply means that sine 3x would simply be sine 3x would simply be e raised power 3x minus e raised power minus 3x divided by 2 also. Okay? So we can have that, right? That's just by the way. So in this case now, we can say, of course, this expression now, if we want to make it into sine 3x, this would actually be e raised power 3x minus e raised power minus 3x divided by 2. But we don't have rights to put these 2 here. So we can multiply by 2 so that it will look like 2 times 2 is 1. So it's more like we're multiplying by 1. So you use these 2 to balance it out to be sure you're okay. Then next you have minus 3 into e raised power x minus e raised power minus 3x. I mean, e raised power minus x, sorry. All over 2 again. Then you balance that again by another 2. Okay? So that 2 times 2 is 1. If you multiply something by 1, no problem. So we use this 2 to make sure this one is guaranteed to be down here. Okay? So with this now, we can have, so, don't forget this is still sine cube. So we have sine cube x now is equal to 1 over 8 into 2 times e raised power 3x minus e raised power minus 3x divided by 2. Okay, so this 2, you have brought it outside. So that's 2 times that minus 3 is here before. So you have 3 times 2, then times e raised power x minus e raised power minus x divided by 2. Okay, so that will be 1 over 8 into 2. This is sine 3x minus 3 times 2 is 6. Then the whole of this now, this is sine 3x, and the whole of that is sine x by definition. So this is sine x. So with this now, we can tidy things up. So we have 1 over 8 times 2 sine 3x minus 1 over 8 times 6 sine x. So we have 2 here is 1, 2 here is 4. 2 here is 3, 2 here is 4. So it means that sine cube x is equal to 1 over 4 sine 3x minus 3 over 4 sine x. So on this note, we can say we have got our results that sine cube x in terms of sine x is actually 1 over 4 sine 3x minus 3 over 4 sine x. So that's how it goes. There are other ways of doing this. For instance, you can actually start by, if you expand sine 3x, you can say sine x plus 2x, and you do the whole expansion, and then you come back and make sine cube x the subject of formula. But I mean, this one is, the method I've used is also a nice one, so you can try that out too. Or maybe I'll make another video to do this other method, if possible. I'm not sure if I'll have time to do that, but I can also do that. So let's see how that goes. All right, so that is how it's been today. In fact, I have made up my mind. I'm going to make another video to show another method of answering the same problem. Okay, another method of answering the same problem. So expect that. If you have not subscribed to this channel, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can always get alerted when a new video is released. See you next time. Bye.